Hello, Brokies Don't Joke world. I am here today and I'm going to be talking to you guys about creating a financial plan for your business. So, if you are someone who actually has a business, have started a business, and is looking to expand or grow your business, then this podcast will be a great venture for information for you to grow and succeed in your business. As a business owner myself, I must say that operating a business comes with many responsibilities and it actually often requires new strategies, skills, knowledge, um, and be able to also execute and manage, especially when it comes on to the financial process. So if you're not making any money in your business and you're looking to actually expand your business, start seeing profit and just operating from seeing your business as a hustle, but having a real legitimate business, then you want to make sure that you're taking notes. First of all, don't even put it to your mind that you're not making money, because most of the time the money is actually in our heads, but we need to execute by making sure that we are making notes of our ideas. Money is always in our head, but we have to take this on ourselves to make sure that we are writing things down, we are taking note, putting our ideas on paper, and then we're going to execute and make sure that we are putting something out there in the world. Another thing, very, very important, I always teach my students this when it comes on to financial coaching. If you are not creating something that serves a purpose, don't do it. Just don't do it any at all. Because any business that you're going to do, it must serve a purpose beyond money. When you just decide that, hey, I see this person, they're doing good in life, they're making money, they're showing you that they're making money. You don't know what goes on behind the scene. You don't know if they are breaking even, if they're making a profit, if they have to be borrowing money from people, places, or banks just to stay afloat. You don't know, right? So you have not actually been in a system that allows you to try to operate this business. So don't see it and say, this is what I want to do because person A or person B is doing this business and I need to do it myself. Because what will happen to you will end up finding yourself jumping on the bandwagon because the business model looks successful, doing the business only to find out that it is not a profitable idea. There's no business that I've created myself that was not a God-given vision. And if you don't believe in God, if you're not a faith person, this podcast is definitely not for you, because on this podcast, anything that I do, I work with people who have faith, people who understand that nothing that we have in life comes just by yourself. There's nothing about me that's self-made. Everything that I've had, God has given me the ideas, my business names, the business idea, whether it be the nonprofit, whether it be the charity, everything that I've had, God has allowed me to have that particular thing. And he always said, listen, write the vision, Habakkuk 2 verse 2. I will never forget it. Write the vision, make it plain, that he who finds it may run with it. So when you take the time to write your vision, you make note of your vision. You know exactly what you want to do. What will happen is you can now execute and say, okay, this is what I need to do. Don't think about the money. Never think about the fact that I need to make money. I want to make money. Because when you do that, you're going to end up chasing money, not fulfilling your purpose, not working the zone that you should be working in. And then if you go out there, and you're just after the money and you don't make any money right away, what's going to happen? You're going to give up on your idea. You're going to give up on your dream because you did not make the money right away. So you have to look at first, what is the gift that you have? What is the thing that you're most passionate about? And then you're going to work on that passion that you have, that idea you have, monetize it. And then when you put it out there, you're helping people. It serves a purpose. Guess what's going to happen? There's going to be an even exchange. People are going to want to pay you for it. But people will not pay you for something unless they see the value of it. So you don't want to be doing something that there's no purpose, you don't understand the business model, and you are just looking for money. Always seek about serving people first before you think of making a profit. Money will always come, and believe me, it always comes. All right. Another thing is, Your purpose, when you operate in a place of purpose, it attracts prosperity. And if you're someone who knows how to manifest your big dreams and your big goals and your big ideas, then you know if you're operating from purpose, you have no other way but to attract prosperity. And not only prosperity, you also have fulfillment. There's fulfillment, there's peace, there's joy. You feel abundant in what you do because you're not forcing it. Growing up in the island in Jamaica, we always talk about you can't force water up the hill. It don't make no sense. You're forcing something that's not going to work for you, and you're only going to find yourself failing miserably. And this is a big thing, and why I've taken it also on my mission to teach people about money and money mindset and how money works, is that many people, instead of having money work for them, they become slaves to money. You have to be the master, not only of your money, but of your mindset, knowing that you're not going to try to push yourself out there to just make money and not have peace with making money. Any business that I have, if it's going to stress me out and I have to put myself in a place of having to treat people in a way or taking from them and not truly helping them to be better and to put them in a financial rut or burden, it's never going to happen for Latoya Jean, because I don't ever want to try to go to my bed at night and I can't sleep peacefully. And the Bible talks about that as well, but that's going to be a whole other topic when we get there. But you want to ensure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you are conscious of it. And again, it goes back to being the master of your mindset and also being the master of your money, not allowing money to lead you and mislead you so you get to mistreat people. So let's look at your business. What is the purpose of your business? When you have a unique purpose in your business, it allows you as a business owner to make informed business decisions. You know how to plan, you know how to delegate, and you know how to execute. I'm a big creator in my business. I must be honest with you guys. I'm very honest with my listeners. You guys know that already. I always tend to find myself trying to do everything when I started my business. I'm good on the finances, I'm good on the bookkeeping, I'm good on all the monetary part of it, but I'm always the one who is writing, I'm creating the content. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to create my ebooks, I wanted to work on my websites, I wanted to create my funnels, and it was just too much. And I wasn't reaching the people that I needed to really reach or connect with, because I was taking my time to, I will take a whole couple months to just make content when if I'd had or understood at the time then that, hey, you just create, you delegate, and then you have your business grow. That's how you expand and grow your business quickly, when you have people working with you and for you who understands the vision and the mission that you have. Another thing too, you set deadlines. When you understand the purpose of the business, you know, okay, I have deadlines now. I'm not going to try to bombard everything in a month, or I'm going to tell myself, because if you give yourself a whole year to complete a project, you will take a year. But if you decide that I'm going to give myself 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to complete this project, then that's when that project will happen. So you try not to take the time to spend all your effort working yourself by just doing everything on your own, because then you're going to actually struggle and the business is not going to grow at all when you're trying to do that. That's how you run a successful, a purposeful, and a profitable business, when you sit and be the creator, delegate, and have people work with you on your visions and your ideas, because you can't do everything. So here are a few things I want you to learn how you can be a master as a business owner, not a slave. If you are someone who stepped out of your 9 to 5 because you wanted freedom, you wanted financial freedom, then you need to be the master of your time, master of your money, and focus more on the things that works best for you, the things that you're good at, not the things that you just want to do because you don't want to pay someone, because then you're not going to grow, you're not going to expand, and you're not going to make the money that you really want. So we can't have a 6-figure, 7-figure mindset with a $600 attitude. It's never going to happen. So let us look at the basic things when it comes on to focusing and creating the financial planning for your business. You need to understand basic financial statements. Even as a business owner, you think that, hey, I'm not so good with the money side, and I have my tax preparer, I have my bookkeeper who does this for me. My clients know when they come and we're working anything financially, I'm not just doing paperwork and you get a nice little folder to go home with. I want you to understand the basic financial statements and the basic financial information that is needed, that you need to know about. So when you step out of my office, you must know that, hey, listen, this is what she did today, this is what her team did today, and you can be an informed consumer, an informed client. Then you go out there and someone is asking and you're like, hey, no, I don't know about this, I don't know about that, I don't know about bookkeeping, I don't know about paying quarterly taxes because my tax preparer didn't tell me, or I don't know it myself. When you come, you will learn, you will know, because it's important for you to know this information. So you need to understand basic financial statements where you may just have started out, right? You may not be keeping track of your income and expenses, but you need to start doing that. And the way how you can keep track of your income and your expenses is using a profit and loss statement. Very, very important. You will find them, that you will need those in the future. If you are a business owner, the only income you have is from your self-employment, you will need these information, these documents when you're going to buy a property. You go, for instance, they're going to ask you, may I see your profit and loss statement? May I see a cash flow statement? Depending on the quarter that you're going to buy the business, they need these things. And you may not know, but now you know. So make sure that you're keeping track and you have copies of these statements that you can use. Also, you need a cash flow statement, as I mentioned before. And cash flow statements are great. Cash flow statements are important if you are looking to probably get a small business loan from one of the banks. Also, if you're paying quarterly taxes to the IRS, you also need to have those information. And you want to know that you're keeping up with IRS, because IRS don't play about their money. Uncle Sam wants his share every time, all the time. Okay? And then when you're done with all of these, make sure that you are basically, these fall under your bookkeeping. And if you are not doing bookkeeping, it's very, very important. If you don't have a system, you don't have a software, I will tell you, I'm still old school bookkeeping. When I'm ready, I will use my Excel sheets for my clients, and I will make sure we're recording their business operations. You want to ensure that you have a proper bookkeeping, because it actually provides accurate data and information for your business, and shows you your financial performance and also your position. You want to see where you're at the end of each month, at the end of each quarter, when your bookkeeper or person who is doing your finances for your business, if you're the one who is doing it, fine. It should give you a total income and expenses that you can actually just plot to your taxes at the end of the year. If you're living in the US and you're filing taxes, or wherever you are and you're filing taxes, then you will know that you will just plot data based on what you have put on in your bookkeeping throughout the year. Second thing also that you need to focus on as a business owner, very, very important, your income projections. And I know you may say, why do I need income projection? But you don't want to start a year. We're fresh, we are new into 2022. We're going to be finishing the month of January. We're going to step into February. How much money would you like to make each year? From before the year started, I already made a note of the amount of money I want to make in my business. Your income projection allows you to see what you want. You're making it clear what you desire. Not only are you making it clear, but it's also going to give you a momentum, a goal to work on, to know that this is the amount of money that I want to earn for the year, right? And then when you made that note, it allows you now to break down this yearly goal, this yearly income into milestones. Okay, so I have this for the year. If I need to make this particular amount of the money for the year, how much money now do I need to make per quarter? So you have made a big goal. You have realized that what you want to earn for the year. Now you're going to give yourself a little more grace to work your income projections in quarterly milestones. Now I know there's 3 months to the quarter. How much money do I need to make per month? See, now we're getting it easier. So, oh, I want to make 200,000 for the year. 200,000 to you might sound like a lot of money if you have not made 200,000 before in your business. But however, if I know that I need to make 200,000, I'm going to divide 200,000 by 12. Then I'm going to know that for each quarter, each quarter, this is what I want to make. And then you can say, all right, let me break it down smaller. Let me go per month. Let me go per month and see how much money I need to make per month. And then you make your monthly goal within that quarter. So you have 3 months in which to work out that money. And then to make it even better, how much money do I need to make per week? Okay. And it's way better for you now. You're seeing that, oh, this is not so hard. All these people talking about 6 figures, and it sounds like a whole lot. But really, when you realize that 6 figures is easy to make, you now start looking at millions. And this is something I'm going to tell you, as I said, you must be a faith believer to follow me when I talk about money, when I talk about finances, because if you don't make it clear to God, not the universe, not the atmosphere, because God is the creator of the universe, how much money you want to make, how much money you desire, and then you are going to work your goal to work towards it, you'll never have it, right? And I wanted to say this as well to everyone who is listening to this today, that you were not created to think small. You were not created to think that you must earn any small amount of income or money. The sky is the limit. You're growing up and they talk about the sky is the limit. There's no limit when it comes on to making money. There's no limit when it comes on to having anything that you want in this world. You have to know that you were created for much more than what they told us that we could have. Like this is what you can earn, especially when you go to a job and they say this is what you can earn. No, they're putting a cap on what you can earn. But if you have a business, there's no limit. There's no limit to what you can earn. You have the biggest earning potential, and you can make your business income a reality. But first, ensure that you're making your income projections, know how much you want to make, break it down, and work it. And the next thing we're going to look at, also important to you, very, very important when it comes on to business, is business credit. Business credit, most talk about thing right now. Everybody telling you about, oh, do this for your business credit, do this, start your business credit. Business credit is important. The biggest companies, all of them that you see and you know that we go shop at, Walmart for instance, all of them, they have business credit. They have used their business credit to allow them to make millions of dollars. So don't think that you setting up your business the proper way, you need business credit as well, because just in case, if you know how business works, there's going to be a few months where cash is going to flow like a water, run like a river water, and then there's going to be another month or two when there's not going to be any cash flow. Maybe it is that you don't want to buy anything in your personal credit. You use your business credit after you have built that to help your cash flowing, to help you with your cash flowing ventures, or buy stuff for your business, and ensuring that you are keeping your business separate from your personal finances. That is very, very important as well. As business owners, ensure that your personal finances is separate from your business finances. You must not be commingling them at all. So what I'm going to have you do, take the time, make sure you get your pen, your paper, and you are going to write your projected income for 2022. Do not think small. You can think big. And even if you haven't started making any money as yet, it is okay. Still write your big goals. This is my desired income for 2022. One thing I always do for my business is I always not only just write an income projection, but I write a projected expenses and then a projected profit amount. I'm working my numbers. Numbers always tells the story. no matter how everybody says they're making money, because you can say you're making money, but are you making a profit? And as I said, I want everyone who is connected with me, whether by this podcast, any of my pages, coaching, mentoring, anything this year, whatever it is that you started, whatever it is that you have going on, you will have a purposeful, prosperous, and profitable business. We're not just creating businesses to say that we are CEOs with no profit. You must have profit, not just income, profit. All right. So you're going to write your projected income, write your projected expenses, and you're going to, when you know what you want, you have an idea what you want to make. Not only does it give you this desire to work towards it, but it gives you the how, it gives you the what, and then now you decide, okay, how am I going to make this money? What do I need to create? Who do I need to offer this to? So that when I put this out, people are going to come on board and support it, because not only am I putting it out, I'm putting out value, something that's going to help them to take them from where they are to where they need to be. And I'm going to do that using my passion, right? Using my purpose without having to start something that's not aligned with what I should be doing, right? It's all about purpose. It's all about making sure we are doing something that aligns to our gifts and our talents, and not just following the whole crowd. Because when you are a child of God, let me tell you this, you have to stand out. Let us stop trying to fit into what everybody else is doing and stand out in authority and the power that God has given us to be kingdom builders and to create businesses that actually help people, and businesses that serve a purpose, and businesses that make profits. Here are three basic things I want you to know today that will help you to grow your business. Number one, make sure you choose the right business model. It's not just having a pretty page and pretty website, but make sure you have you choose the right business model. If you're just starting off, most people who have just started their business, usually you operate as a sole proprietor. That's understandable. As your business grows, you start to make some money. Ensure that you go and register your business with your state, right? You can decide to choose if you want to be an elect to be an LLC, a partnership, if you have more than one person operating the business, or you could opt for a C corp or S corp. And all of these entities, they do come with different benefits and guidelines, and I will do another video or possibly a podcast as well on this, so that you guys get an idea of which one to choose if you do not have one already. Then the second thing, again, second most important thing on my list to growing a profitable business is checking or creating a space where you can secure capital or investment. This is a big factor. Most times you're starting out, you don't have the money to start out. So it goes back to number one, to ensure that you choose the right business model. You also have a registered legal business, because when you can't go to a bank and not have any of this and expect them to give you money. No, they want to see your business registration. They want to know that you have been in business for more than 2 years, right? Another thing is they want to see that you're filing tax return for your business. So you have to also ensure that you are keeping track. We mentioned that earlier, on your bookkeeping, your profit and loss, and your cash flow statement, to ensure that you have all these aligned when it comes to your business. And number one, when you are running your business, always make sure that the income that you're projecting and also making, that you are putting aside Uncle Sam's share, because they don't play about their money, right? Put aside, so you pay over. If you know you're going to make enough money and you're going to probably owe taxes, then just go ahead and create and calculate how much it is that you need to pay. Usually recommend 25 to 30% on the income. You pay that in the quarters for the year, so that you don't owe anything. But if you have a good tax preparer, then you'll also learn about your tax deductions and the credits that's available to you as a business owner, that you can actually help to reduce your taxable income. And the next thing is to grow a profitable, a purposeful, and profitable business is a great team. Please ensure that anyone you're hiring to your team or contracting on your team understands your vision and your mission. They support what you do. They're not just coming on board because they want a paycheck, but they understand the vision and the mission so that you can execute in excellence and ensure that your business is growing and expanding and not just staying stuck in one place. So all of this that I've said today, all of this, just know that you don't need to be a financial expert to grow a profitable brand, but you do need the knowledge, the skills, and the guidance to make informed decisions when it comes on to your business. And when you understand all of this and know the purpose, you will begin to make not only an impact, but a great income and work less on the hustle bus or the hustle mindset, because you're operating from your passion, you're operating from your gift. Now you know what it is that you should be doing. You're operating your purpose. You will create things that people need, and you don't have to force the sell, because now you're serving. You are serving others with your talents, your gifts, and everything that you have inside. So you don't have to worry about making money, because the money will always come as long as you're working in your purpose. And I must say this before I close. Thank you again for tuning into this another podcast on the Broke is No Joke podcast, where we elevate the mindset of colored women to understand that you were not created to live in poverty, but you were created to have abundance and prosperity. And I want to implore you, this year 2022 will be the year that you master your mind and your money and build wealth, generational wealth for yourself, your children, and your children, because that's what we are here to do. Not just to sit, stay stuck, and think that we are created to be poor and broken. So I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you have listened to this podcast. Please like and share and stay tuned and be reminded again. This is Latoya Jean, your go-getter coach and entrepreneur, that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and that includes building a purposeful, a successful, and a profitable business going forward. Thank you very much and have a wonderful afternoon.